Everybody has access to this wellness evaluation. This is the exact one. When you watch this video, when I'm writing on a sheet, this is the sheet. Okay, this is the form that I have. You also have, after this call, you have on My Herbalife in your business tools section, you are able to download this if you don't already have it. And you have the coaching notes to accompany this. If you're a visual person and you want to read and you want to go back and look at the notes on why did she say that? What does that mean? You have coaching notes to accompany this. But I'm not going to take any more time away because I want you to watch this live. This lady is a stranger. Just to give you a bit of background, I promoted the 10-day health marathon. She said, I'm interested. I said, perfect. Let's book you in for a wellness evaluation. And she'd watched a video prior that I gave her a little information video on the health marathon. I said, let's book you in for a wellness evaluation and we'll go from there. Okay, so let's roll the video and you can see me having a live wellness evaluation with a lady that I don't know, never met, a lady from Instagram. Sam, play the video, please.
Hello.
Hey, Sam, how are you?
Okay, you?
Are you busy? You on the run?
No, I've just finished at the gym, so I'm just sat in the car.
Oh, what did you do?
I'm a member of, it's called Fit Club, and it's just like circuits, but loads of weights and everything.
Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Well, you look like you've got a bit of a red face, so you've obviously worked hard. Love it. So, Sam, firstly, are you okay if I record this for training, just for training purposes?
Yeah,
thank you.
Nice.
These evaluations, these consultations are so good because it gives me a chance to find out where you're at, more importantly, then give you the information in terms of what you're looking to achieve and all that sort of stuff. But also, it's so hard to try and give you information on a message and type everything and all that sort of stuff. So let's start by finding a little bit about you. So how old are you, Sam?
46.
And what do you do? Do you work?
Yeah, I'm a full-time hairdresser.
Busy then?
Yeah.
On your feet all day?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with you. Where are you at currently in terms of your health? What are you looking to achieve? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, I weigh far too much. I'm about 13, 12. Portion size is a problem.
Okay.
I've got a 21-year-old boy who is really good in the gym. But again, I probably feed him too much. I mean, he's got a PT at the moment, so we have been cutting down. Over the last 6 weeks, we really have been looking at things more, and he's lost about a stone.
Oh, wow, amazing.
So, yeah, so he's doing really well. So it's not like I've got big problems at home, you know what I mean, where it's going to be an influence of a fat husband or something like that. You know, I can do it, but I've just got a bit of a problem with food. I tend to comfort eat.
Yeah.
And I think I go too long between meals, so like having breakfast at 7:30, and then sometimes I might wait till 1 o'clock, and then of course I'm ravenous.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really good that you've identified that yourself. So talk to me on average, what an average day looks like for you at the moment. So I'm guessing you're working out a few times a week, are you, or?
Yeah, so at the moment I go to the gym 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And do these circuits.
Great.
And then I dance twice a week on an evening, but it's only like ballroom and jive, so yeah, it gets me.
Oh, that sounds amazing. Do you know what? I've always wanted to try dance like that, but you know when you know you're going to be rubbish, so you think, I just want to do it, but I don't want to look like a bloody idiot. So.
Well, there's loads of other people that can't do it. We just have a laugh. Last night there was an Indian guy that came for the first time. I mean, I don't think ballroom and Indian.
Right, that's it. I'm booking in now. If he's going, I'm doing it.
I just couldn't stop laughing at him.
I love that. So you're super active then. So you are very active.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay.
I'd love to do more. I do have another membership of a gym where I was lifting weights before these circuits. But I just felt I wasn't pushing myself, so it made me join the circuit.
Yeah, they're so good, circuits. We used to run a company, actually, I'll tell you about that in a minute, that we used to do outdoor circuits, and you can't beat them for fitness and getting the endorphins like flushing. They're just amazing. That they are so high vibe, especially when you're doing it with other people as well. It really does push you on. So that's brilliant. Okay, so you've got the exercise bit pretty nailed. Let's talk me through an average day of food. Let's start with breakfast in the morning. What does that look like from the minute you get up on an average day?
Yeah, so a couple of cups of tea with just milk.
Yeah.
And then about 40 to 50 grams of porridge.
Okay.
I put a protein yogurt in there.
Okay.
And then I'd probably chop about 4 or 6 strawberries up.
Okay.
Into that.
Okay.
That's my breakfast.
Great.
If I was being naughty, I'd probably have 2 Weetabix. And then
Okay.
there's obviously more milk there. Oh, my porridge is with water.
Okay.
But Weetabix would be with milk.
Yeah.
And then mid-morning, I might have a cappuccino sachet.
Okay.
55-calorie cappuccino sachet.
Yeah.
I just bought the bottle that I heard you telling Nick to get with the times on.
Oh, the 2 litre
For
water bottle. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Did it yesterday. It was so bloody easy. I thought, why haven't I done this before?
I know, right? It's just
So-
making things visual. It's these tiny little hacks, like making something visual. You know, I've got this on my desk all day, like every day. I fill it up in the morning. I know I've got to drink it by the end of the day. Whereas if I don't eat, and I know a lot about, you know, hydration and stuff, even if I don't do it, I'm like, God, has it got, like, it could be 11 o'clock. I'm thinking, I haven't had any water. Because we're so busy, so having that visual aid is so helpful. So that's fantastic. So you're on it with the hydration. Okay, so yeah, so snack, you have a cappuccino. What about snacks, lunchtime? What's going on then?
Yeah, so if I was hungry, I might have a banana.
Okay.
And coffee.
Yeah.
And then that would take me to sort of 1:30, something like that. And then I would have maybe, if I was being naughty, I'd have a slice of toast, maybe with 2 boiled eggs on.
Okay.
Two poached eggs. And that would probably be it. No veg with that. Or a bit of avocado, maybe have avocado on toast.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes I feel like we do a few meal prep things, me and Alex. So sometimes if there's like one going out a day, again, I hate wasting food. So if I do like prep kitchen and say there's a sweet and sour chicken and I think, oh, it's going out a date tomorrow.
You take it for
I'll
lunch.
have dinner. And I don't know whether that's too many calories.
Okay, so is it just the 2 of you at home?
Yeah.
Oh, how wonderful.
I know.
Okay. So talk to me. So evening meals, are you prepping, you're having meal prep, like companies sort of come in and do the meal prep for you, like I can't think, like Healthy Chef and stuff like that.
Yeah, so prep kitchen, it's
Prep
already
kitchen.
all done. So it's a little bit gooey because it's just like a microwave meal.
Okay.
They tend to be 500-600 calories.
Oh, great. Okay.
They're all right. And we have Diets to Go as well, which is another company.
Wow. Never heard of these.
Diets to Go are quite big on Instagram. They do a lot of like things with couscous and teriyaki
Nice.
salmon, and so they're more maybe tailored for lunch.
Yeah.
Again, about 500 calories. I don't have a clue what calorie intake I'm meant to be.
Okay.
And then in the evening, so then of course if I've eaten at 6-7 o'clock, that's
Yeah.
when I have my tea, 6-7 o'clock, and that'll be like one of these prep kitchen meals.
Yeah.
And then when it gets to 8 o'clock, this is when I think, oh, I'll have a few Biscoff biscuits.
Yeah.
So I might have 4.
Okay.
Now they're only 33 calories each, but of course if you're having 4,
Yeah. Okay.
and another cuppa.
So would you say you've got more of a sweet tooth or a savoury tooth?
I would say sweet.
Yeah, me too. Okay. And alcohol? How are you with alcohol?
To be honest, I don't.
You're not a
really
big
drink.
drinker. Okay.
No.
And what about going out, meals, takeaways, anything like that?
Worst case scenario, I'd have one takeaway a week.
Yeah.
And I do like to eat out, so probably once a week I would eat out.
So 1 takeaway, 1 meal out. Okay. Okay. Cool. And that's perfect. That gives me a bit of an idea about what's going on with you, which is, it sounds, it's pretty good, to be fair. There's just a couple of things which straight away I can see I can help you with.
Yeah.
And so I'll tell you a little bit just about my journey, which I don't know if you know much about from whether you caught it or not previously when we were chatting, but I was very much a person that was super active. So I did loads of exercise. I was training 5-6 days a week, sometimes even twice a day. I just found it so helpful for my mental health, and I love the way it made me feel. And I was slim, I wasn't overweight. But I definitely lacked in energy. And so we're talking now, 11 and a half years ago. That's how long I've been using Herbalife products and been on this plan. I've got 3 kids. I was running around crazy. I was in a full-time job as a manager of a lettings company, and I just did not prioritize my nutrition whatsoever. So I was just a big coffee drinker. I would, if I ever did have breakfast, it would be probably a piece of toast. I might have porridge, but it would be very rare that I would. And I just felt awful. I didn't necessarily look like I needed to lose weight. I definitely didn't have the body to reflect my fitness levels. Like, I looked like I went to the gym, but I also looked like I liked a donut at the same time. You can tell I worked out, but I definitely didn't have the body to reflect how often I worked out. And I was just at a point where I just felt, I don't know if you've ever suffered with low energy, and it's so debilitating that I was just like, I feel, I'm 27, I feel like I'm, 77. I never wanted to go out. My mood was so up and down. And a friend of mine had started to use Herbalife products. Well, my husband's best friend actually. And he was just raving about how his energy was so good. He'd used the products for a physical result. So he wanted fat loss because he was going on holiday. But what he kept talking about even more than that, and he did look good, he'd had a great result, was his energy. And that was what got me, Sam. I was like, do you know what? As much as I don't like necessarily the sound or the idea of having a shake, because I didn't think that it was going to fill me up, I didn't think it was going to be sustainable and all of that stuff that most people think, right? I thought it's got to be better than what I'm doing at the moment, because what I'm doing at the moment is not giving me the results that I want. So I'm willing to try anything, So I just used the products purely just to try it, to see how I felt and if it made a difference. And it really, really made a difference. I would say within the first sort of 10 days, I just felt different. I wasn't like I saw this massive transformation, because I wasn't looking for huge weight loss, but I felt different. And for me, I thought there is something in this. And it's not rocket science. When I look back, I think, God, I was like, what's in this magical thing? And it really isn't. It's just when you feed your body the right amount of stuff that it needs, as in protein, carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals, it gives you the results that you want. And what can happen a lot of the time, so for me, it was just a no-brainer. I loved it. I fell in love with the products. And then as the weeks and months went by, my body completely started to change. Like I'm nearly 40 now. And my body is like, I never had the body that I've got now in my 20s. And I was exercising, double the amount that I'm doing now. And I still love to eat out, and I'm a big foodie. So I'm always, partial to going out at least once a week. I still drink alcohol. I still enjoy my life. But I've just found a balance with a plan that gives me that flexibility to have the treats that I want when I want, and enjoy the things that I want, because the key to what you're looking for really is to give your body everything that it needs. So the right balance of nutrients, as I said earlier, the proteins, the vitamins, the minerals, all of that stuff, but with low calorie. And that's where it can be quite tricky to do it, because you can get low calorie foods in abundance, but you can eat a low calorie bag of crisps and be freaking starving in 10 minutes. So we are often brainwashed into thinking calories, because we're told, if you consume less calories than you burn, you're going to lose weight. But we're not explained to or educated on the fact that actually it is quite important what those calories are. So your body will respond completely different to, 100 calories worth of protein as it would to 100 calories worth of sugar. You'll get a completely different result. So I love this because it gives me, so for example, let's look at something like a porridge breakfast. I mean, you are actually ahead of the game with including porridge into your breakfast and things like that, because most people are not doing that. So like an average porridge breakfast, if you were having it with water, I don't know what protein yogurt you're using, but
I tend to get them Kavag ones from any of the supermarkets. Like, have you heard of them? Kavag?
Yeah, so I think they're about 12 grams of protein. Yeah, they're about 12 grams of protein. I've seen them. So let's say you had that with 50 grams of porridge oats. You're probably going to be getting quite a good amount of protein in that. I would say probably at least maybe 18 grams maybe, which is really reasonable for a breakfast. Most people are not getting anywhere near that, and that's good. The thing is with it is you're getting a good amount of protein, but with your oats, with the yogurt, and with all the other bits and pieces, the calories can creep up a little bit, and that's what happens. Whereas with my breakfast smoothie, I'm getting 23 grams of protein, 26 vitamins and minerals, fiber, healthy fats, and only 208 calories.
Oh, yeah.
So when you look at that across the course of 2 days, 3 days, a week, that deficit of calories, but that excess in nutrition makes such a huge difference to the results over the course of a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. it's just like night and day. And because it's so low calories, but it's so rich in nutrients, you feel, and I remember thinking at the time, how is this smoothie going to fill me up? I just don't understand. But now I understand more than ever that actually protein is the most important thing when it comes to feeling full and satisfied, along with fiber and stuff as well. And it's almost a bit like as well, if you, we're not taught of this. I don't know if you're, hormonal or perimenopausal or anything yet, but this is something I'm super passionate about. But one of the most important things as women that we need to know, well, anyone in general, but I'm passionate about women and helping women, because I think we get a hard ride, right? Like we start to lose collagen and lose muscle and everything, and it all sort of goes a bit downhill as we get older. So it's really, really important for us as we get older to sustain our muscle mass. Because as you get older, you start to lose muscle, just like we start to lose collagen, yeah? And that's the last thing that we want to happen, because when you lose muscle, your metabolism slows down. When your metabolism slows down, you burn less calories at rest. So as I've got older, the reason that I can stay in good shape, even though, I'm going through hormonal changes and things are happening in my body, is because I'm keeping a hold of my lean muscle, because my protein's really rich every single day. Yeah. And that is the winning key. Now, you're already doing some strength training, you're using weights, which is another really important part of the puzzle, is actually getting some strength training in there as well, because you want to keep hold of that muscle so that your body works really effectively and efficiently at burning fat for as long as it possibly can. Yeah. So the magic sauce is nutrients high, protein rich, and calories low. And that's where we have an incredible solution. And that's why, I used the products as a customer, but I thought I'm going to use these forever. And then ended up telling my mum and my best friend, and because it was like, bloody hell, how does nobody know about this? It's like one of the best kept secrets. Nobody flipping knows about it. So how serious would you say you are on a scale of like 1 to 10 of achieving your goals? Is it something that's really important to you?
Yeah, I think so now. It's my time again, isn't it? It's like when you brought up the kids, like I know your son is older, but you just, I have got a bit of a demanding boyfriend, but he don't live with us, and and my friends are all not healthy. Yeah, so they're not. All quite single and boozy. So I just have to think. So it's going to be difficult, but I am. Do you know what
though? I think it's such a great topic as well. Like my kids, I've got 2 which are all 3 of them are getting older now. Like my daughter's 21. My son was 18 on Sunday. My youngest is coming up 15. And I think as women, we tend to prioritize everybody, everything, and we're just like, meh, I'll just I'll just eat whatever if there's any time left in the day. And then we get to a point where we're just really unhappy, really unconfident, and there comes a point in your life where you think, I'm just sick of pouring from an empty cup, and I have to prioritize. And for me as well, what has been really important for me for my kids is showing them, listen, your health needs to be a priority in your life. If you do not look after yourself, you're going to pay for it, and in so many ways. So, and I just love the fact that it's simple and easy to do. And what you've just said there is, I think a lot of people struggle because they're surrounded by people, their environment is not necessarily set up for the goals or the places that they want to go with their life. So you're like, oh, if you can't beat them, join them, sod it. Whereas when you do something like this and you have, I don't know if you've ever been like in a part of an accountability group before, or you've had a coach or anyone to work with you, but it's so powerful, Sam, because you could be having like a day where you're thinking, oh, I'm having a shit day today or whatever's going on. And you can message me. And you've got a little support group and everybody's like, come on, it's so amazing to see when people do it together and they've got a coach together, how powerful that is on somebody's results. It's just unbelievable, because we don't all have the best environments around us. We don't all have anyone, there being a cheerleader for us. And sometimes you need it. Yeah. You need it. Definitely. So have you got anything coming up in the next couple of months which you think, I would love to get a result for that? I really want to feel confident.
Yeah, I mean, I am going away at the end of April, so it's actually quite soon. It's 21st of April, so is it about 5 weeks?
Yeah. Where are you going?
Barbados.
Ooh, with a boyfriend?
No, with my best friend.
Oh, even better. Fabulous. How long are you going for?
10 days.
Oh, wow. So that's 5 weeks. That's brilliant. That's a really, I love it when goals are like not miles off, but they're close enough, but you've still got a bit of time to actually really stick to something and get a result. That's amazing. Okay. So what is your ultimate goal when it comes to, I know you said you'd like to lose some weight. What is your ultimate goal? What would you really like to achieve?
Just to lose weight really, and to have the energy, because I do have that lull every day at like 2 o'clock where I think, God, a month ago I wasn't drinking any water, so when I'm having 10 cups of tea a day, I'm bound to have that hit of caffeine and then the low. So I think to feel more energy and to not have that lull in an afternoon, and to be proud of myself for eating better.
That. Brilliant. Okay.
And losing weight.
So good. So you haven't been a part of an accountability group before. That's great. Right. The thing is, what I love about it is you get so much support. So it's often people, with the best will in the world, try to go and do things, and then they lack motivation, and they end up having a day and they just think, oh, sod it, I'm going to give up. I've ruined it all. Whereas being a part of a group, and having someone that's there to hold your hand along the way and do it with you, but also to give you now I know you've got your meals in the evening covered, but we also give you things like snacking ideas and inspiration for some different things to do with smoothies and different things for evening meals. If you are cooking something that you fancy, that try and off-piece, a little bit different. So we also give you, to be honest, you've got the exercise covered, but you can do live workouts. We have live workouts in the group. We've also got even little chats on motivation, how to get your mindset in the right space, and just so much to be able to support you in any way that you need. And you can dip in and dip out of it as much as you like. So some people are like, oh my God, I absolutely love everything in the group all of the time. And some people were like, I just dip in and have a little look when I've got a spare minute, if I feel like I need a bit of motivation or inspiration. So it's there for you as much or as little as you like. But all of it is included when you order your plan. Now, when it comes to ordering your plan, you've got 2 options. Option A is you order the products from the website. You pay full retail price. There's a couple of different plans I would recommend. To be honest, the plan I would recommend for you would be a really simple basic breakfast plan. It's, for me, I just think it's easier to start basic with just a few products, and then you can add things on as and when you start to get into a bit of a routine. So the plan is just 4 products. It's the flavour of the smoothie mix that you like comes in 10 different flavours. So you pick which one that you like. It comes with a product called Protein Drink Mix. So we don't use milk to make our smoothies. We use that as a replacement. So that makes the smoothie completely dairy-free, which is great. And it's really, that product itself is actually sugar-free. So it takes the sugar right down. So it's super low, but really, really rich in protein. And it makes it taste super thick and creamy. So that's the meal together. And then our tea and aloe, and that is, for me, these 2 products are my absolute go-to. They literally travel the world with me, these 2. Even if I go on holiday and I don't take my smoothies, I take my tea and aloe everywhere with me. And you have them, at least you mix them hot or cold, but I tend to have it hot 2 to 3 times a day. It's incredible for your metabolism and incredible for energy. So if you're a tea and coffee drinker, you don't have to cut anything out, Sam. It's not a diet. There's nothings you can't have, okay? But what I did when I used to drink loads and loads of coffee and tea, I just replaced a few of the cups with this new stuff, and it makes a world of difference. It's insane for your results, okay? So they're just 4 basic products. There are loads. There's enhancers. There's all sorts of chocolate bars and protein chips and energy, everything that you could possibly want, even to support your training as well, actually. But I think the basic is the best way to start, and then you can add things in as and when you start to see results. So you can order that. Option A is to order online via the website. Option B is our discount option. Now, for that option, you have to give me 3 names. They go on your sheet today, just first names. You don't have to give surnames or contact numbers. And what would happen is, once you've got your account, I would send you in a link to your to register for your own account, and you get 25% discount off of everything, okay? We would then work together over the next 10 days to 2 weeks, and then we would book in another call like this. In the meantime, we'll still be daily messaging, checking in how you're getting on. You'll be in the groups as well and all that sort of stuff, so you'll have access to me. But we'll have a follow-up call in 2 weeks' time. At that point, if you say to me, oh my God, I'm loving your result, I'm loving these results, I'm feeling amazing, which I know you will, because everybody does. At that point, I would say to you, are you happy to reach out to, I don't know, Jessica, Jane and Bob, whoever you gave me the names, and pass my number on and get them to give me a message or give me their number, and I can see if I can book them in for a wellness evaluation like this. If they say yes, amazing. If they say no, it makes no difference. You've still got your account. You still get access to order your own products at your discounted rate. So they're your two options. It starts, by the way, that option at 25% discount, but you have it actually can build all the way up to 50% discount. So it's a little bit like a Boots card.
Yeah.
So which option would you want to go for?
Well, I think the second one, because obviously, because I know this is like a networking.
Yes.
I've done stuff like this before, because I do Temple Spa as well, and that's all the similar thing, networking. But I always think, because I've got an audience of customers, if I lose weight, I'm going to be a really good advert. So
Absolutely, Sam. 100%. And even if, you know, let's just say you use the products and you love it, but you never tell anybody else about it, other than the 3 names you've given me, you're still going to get your own discount. Best case scenario, people are going to see your results and be asking you, bloody hell, Sam, what you do? You're looking amazing. And you're like, I'm just using this stuff. Then you've already got your account. You actually get like a little free website with your account as well that you could say, oh, you can log on and buy it to your customers. You literally send them the link to your website. They can log on and buy. And all of the time these orders are being placed, the points are adding up to you and you get more and more discount. So it's an absolute no-brainer. So what 3 names would you go for? I won't contact anyone, but just so I've got them on here.
Tracy.
Who's that?
That's my best friend I'm going on holiday with.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Anne.
Yeah.
That's my mum.
Mum, Anne. Yeah.
And Chris. That's the guy. It's my ex-partner.
Oh, I love that. Get the ex-partner in there. Brilliant. So nothing happens with them at the moment, Sam. They're just going to stay there. And we will start working together as soon as your products arrive to get you feeling amazing. And then when we follow up in a couple of weeks, we'll go from there and see if you're happy for me to reach out to them. What I'm going to do now is after this call, I'm going to check my diary because I can't get it on it while I'm on my phone, but I'm going to book that call in for 2 weeks. So it's in my diary and we'll have a couple of them before you go to Barbados. So even though you will have access to me all the time, it's good to know that you've got a call with me at least once every 10 days to 2 weeks. Just hold you accountable, so I'm going to send you the link after this call with the registration link. In that pack, you're going to get a tub of your vanilla smoothie. So you then actually only have to log in and order the 3 other products.
Right.
Okay. As soon as they arrive, I'm going to send you what to order. I'll send everything that I've discussed in a message now to you after this call. Once they have arrived, message me and I'm going to send you a couple of little tutorial videos on how to make the best smoothie and how to make your tea and aloe. I'm also going to send you a link to our Facebook group so that I can get you in there to give you the meal plans and stuff like that for the snack ideas. And we've also got a brand new health marathon that's starting on Monday. They are amazing. It's a 10-day focus of just really intense support, basically. It's a bit of an opportunity for you to, like, every day you get a little tracker. You can track your wellness habits. If weight is your thing, you can weigh yourself and you can input it in your phone. So if you want me to add you into that, people love it. Yeah, they're so good. People love them. It really is like a bit of a, everyone's in the same thing together. So that's really good. So I'll pop your name down for that as well. And I'll send you the link for that over the weekend. And then we are good to go. I'm so excited.
So how much is it?
It's all the prices are I'll send you after this. Actually, I've got a little flyer of prices which shows you option A and option B, so you can see the major discounts that you get. So I'll send you that over. It's going to cost £42 to register and get your tub of shake at the beginning. The tub of shake itself is actually worth £39 something, and you're going to get a tub of shaker, and a spoon with that for free. So that comes as that. Then you can log in and just to let you know as well, all of the products are individually priced. So say, for example, in a week's time, I don't know, just say you've been having loads of tea and you want to order more tea, you can just log back in and order one product. You don't have to order a package every single time. So I'll send you that with the prices. I'll send you
Yeah.
the link to register. Any questions in the meantime, give me a shout, and then you're going to be good to go.
So the accountability is all just in with you buying the products?
Yeah,
Oh,
everything's in. You get all of that for free. You get me for free. All right.
Yeah.
So we'll keep in touch, but just let me know as soon as you've registered and I can start sending bits over.
Yeah, we'll do.
All right, Sam, have a lovely day, doll. Lovely to chat. Bye, hon. Bye-bye. Boom. And there we have it, guys. She registered. She gave me her 3 names. She is in the health marathon and she's on her way to getting an amazing result and me booking in her follow-up to be able to follow up with her 3 names. Now, honestly, when you do it for the first time, it feels a little bit like, oh, you're looking at the questions. I've done that many in the past few weeks. I could do that now with my eyes closed. So for those of you that are thinking, how did she say that? What did she exactly say? Guys, you will find your own way of doing these. You have to make it authentic. What I say are my nuances. Feel free to copy them, of course, but you might say something which is slightly different that works just as well, if not better. So if you're doing something in a wellness evaluation that's working, do not feel you need to change it. But it might just be that you've been maybe holding off at points or not saying certain things or just pausing when you're like, so who are the 3 names? And just pause and let them speak. And don't worry if it's a slightly awkward silence for 2 seconds. They're just thinking.